What if I told you that the secret to slowing down aging isn't in expensive creams, fancy supplements, or high-tech treatments, but right there in your kitchen? Most people believe aging is a one-way street, but science tells a different story. You don't have to accept fatigue, memory decline, or joint pain as inevitable. What you eat every single day has the power to either speed up aging or slow it down dramatically. If you're over 60, there are specific foods that can help you maintain sharp thinking, keep your heart strong, and even improve your energy levels. And today, we're diving into the top science-backed foods that can help you slow aging naturally. But before we get into it, tell me in the comments, what's one food you eat every day for your health? Let's see how many of you are already making the right choices. Aging is inevitable, but how you age, that's something you can control. Every day, your body is working hard to repair itself, fight off disease, and keep your mind sharp. But here's the problem: most people over 60 are unknowingly eating foods that speed up aging instead of slowing it down. The good news? With just a few simple changes to your diet, you can protect your brain, strengthen your heart, and even maintain youthful energy well into your 70s and 80s SA. In today's video, we're uncovering the best science-backed foods that help slow aging, and I guarantee some of these will surprise you. So stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to add to your plate every day to stay strong, sharp, and energized. And before we get started, drop a YESE in the comments if you're ready to take control of your health and age gracefully. 1. Leafy greens, nature's anti-aging powerhouse. If there's one food group you should be eating daily to slow aging, it's leafy greens. Spinach, kale, collard greens, and Swiss chard are packed with vitamins, antioxidants, and fiber, all of which fight inflammation, protect your brain, and keep your heart healthy. Why does this matter? Because chronic inflammation is one of the biggest drivers of aging. It damages cells, weakens the immune system, and speeds up diseases like dementia and heart disease. Storytelling example: let me tell you about Mary, a 72-year-old retired teacher. For years, she struggled with brain fog and low energy. She thought it was just part of getting older. But after adding one big handful of leafy greens to her diet every single day, she started feeling sharper, more energetic, and even noticed her skin looking healthier. A study from Rush University found that people who ate just one serving of leafy greens per day had brains that functioned 11 years younger than those who didn't. Imagine that 11 years younger. 3 extra tips. 1. Switch it up. Don't just eat one type of green. Rotate between spinach, kale, arugula, and collard greens to get a variety of nutrients. 2. Make it easy if you don't like the taste. Blend them into a smoothie or add them to an omelette. 3. Pair with healthy fats. Adding olive oil or avocado helps your body absorb even more of the nutrients. Are leafy greens already part of your diet? Let me know in the comments. 2. Berries, the sweet secret to a younger brain. If you want to keep your mind sharp as you age, start eating more berries. Blueberries, strawberries, and blackberries are packed with antioxidants called flavonoids, which fight oxidative stress and inflammation, 2 major culprits behind aging. Why is this so important? Over time, oxidative stress damages brain cells, leading to memory loss and cognitive decline. But the compounds in berries help protect neurons, improve communication between brain cells, and even enhance memory. Meet Robert, a 68-year-old retired engineer. Robert always prided himself on having a sharp mind, but over the years, he started forgetting names and struggling to recall details from conversations. His doctor suggested adding a cup of berries to his diet every day. Within a few months, Robert noticed a real difference. His recall improved. He felt more alert, and even his mood lifted. And it's not just anecdotal. A Harvard study found that older adults who ate blueberries and strawberries regularly delayed cognitive decline by up to 2.5 years. That's like getting back an extra 2.5 years of a sharper mind. 3 extra tips. 1. Go for dark-colored berries. The darker the berry, the more powerful the antioxidants. Blueberries and blackberries are especially great. 2. Frozen works too. If fresh berries are expensive, frozen ones have just as many nutrients. 3. Eat them daily. Consistency matters. Add berries to your morning oatmeal, yogurt, or smoothies. 3. Nuts, the tiny powerhouses that keep you young. If you want to keep your heart strong, your brain sharp, and your skin glowing, nuts should be a part of your daily diet. Almonds, walnuts, and pistachios are loaded with healthy fats, vitamin E, and antioxidants that help fight aging at the cellular level. Why nuts are so powerful for longevity? A study published in the New England Journal of Medicine found that people who eat nuts daily live longer and have a lower risk of heart disease, cancer, and cognitive decline. Why? Because nuts are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, monounsaturated fats, and polyphenols, which reduce inflammation, a key driver of aging and chronic diseases. Support brain function. Walnuts, in particular, contain DHA, an essential omega-3 that protects against cognitive decline. Keep skin youthful. The vitamin E in almonds helps fight wrinkles and dryness. Let's talk about Martha, a 72-year-old grandmother who always seemed full of energy. When asked about her secret, she said, "I eat a handful of nuts every day. It keeps my mind sharp and my joints pain-free." At her recent checkup, her doctor was amazed her cholesterol levels were excellent. Her blood pressure was stable, and she showed no signs of cognitive decline. And science backs this up. A long-term study from Harvard showed that people who eat nuts regularly have a 20% lower risk of dying from any cause. 3 extra tips. 1. Go for raw or dry roasted nuts. Avoid heavily salted or oil-fried versions. 2. Walnuts for the brain. Just a small handful daily can boost cognitive function. 3. Pair with fruit. Combining nuts with berries or an apple makes a perfect anti-aging snack. 4. Fermented foods. Your gut's best friend for a longer life. Did you know that your gut health directly affects your aging process? Scientists now call the gut the second brain because it influences everything from immunity to mental health to inflammation. And the secret to a healthy, youthful gut. Fermented foods. Why fermented foods are anti-aging powerhouses? Foods like yogurt, kefir, sauerkraut, kimchi, and miso are packed with probiotics, the friendly bacteria that help strengthen the immune system. 70% of your immune function is in your gut. Improve digestion. A healthy gut reduces bloating, gas, and constipation. Boost mood and brain function. Studies show gut health is directly linked to lower risks of depression and cognitive decline. Reduce inflammation. Chronic inflammation is a major driver of aging, and probiotics help calm it down. Let's talk about George, a 74-year-old retiree who struggled with low energy, frequent bloating, and brain fog. His daughter, a nutritionist, suggested adding fermented foods to his diet. He started having a cup of yogurt with flax seeds in the morning and a side of kimchi with dinner. Within 3 weeks, he felt lighter, more energetic, and even his joint pain reduced. Scientists confirm this. A study published in Nature Medicine found that people with a diverse gut microbiome age more slowly and have a lower risk of age-related diseases. 3 extra tips. 1. Start small. If you're new to fermented foods, begin with a spoonful of sauerkraut or a small cup of kefir daily. 2. Go for unsweetened yogurt. Many store-bought yogurts have too much sugar, which cancels out the benefits. 3. Rotate your sources. Try different probiotic foods to feed a variety of good bacteria in your gut. 5. Omega-3 fatty acids, the ultimate anti-aging nutrient. If there's one nutrient that can add years to your life and life to your years, it's omega-3 fatty acids. These healthy fats are found in foods like salmon, sardines, walnuts, flax seeds, and chia seeds, and they are scientifically proven to keep your heart young. Omega-3s reduce bad cholesterol, lower blood pressure, and prevent artery blockages. Protect your brain. Studies show that seniors with higher omega-3 levels have a 30% lower risk of Alzheimer's and dementia. Soothe stiff joints. These fats fight inflammation, easing arthritis pain and keeping you mobile. Preserve vision. Omega-3s protect against age-related macular degeneration, a leading cause of blindness. Meet Linda, a 69-year-old grandmother who is dealing with aching joints and trouble remembering small details. Her doctor recommended adding omega-3 rich foods to her diet. She started eating grilled salmon twice a week, walnuts in her morning oatmeal, and a tablespoon of ground flax seeds daily. Within 2 months, her knee pain decreased significantly, and she felt sharper, more focused, and less forgetful. Scientists back this up. A Harvard study found that people with high omega-3 intake lived an average of 5 years longer than those with low levels. 3 extra tips. 1. Aim for 2 servings of fatty fish per week. Wild-caught salmon, sardines, or mackerel are best for brain and heart health. 2. Don't like fish? Try walnuts, flax seeds, or chia seeds for plant-based omega-3s. 3. Consider a supplement if you don't eat enough omega-3 foods. A high-quality fish oil supplement can help. 6. The power of green tea, nature's anti-aging elixir. Imagine if there were a simple, natural drink that could protect your heart, boost your brain, and even help you live longer. Well, it exists, and it's called green tea. For centuries, people in Japan, China, and other parts of Asia have relied on green tea as a daily health ritual. And modern science now confirms its remarkable anti-aging properties. Why green tea slows aging? Loaded with antioxidants, green tea is rich in catechins, powerful compounds that fight cell damage and slow down the aging process. Supports heart health. Studies show that green tea drinkers have a 31% lower risk of heart disease. Boosts brain power. Green tea improves memory, focus, and reduces the risk of dementia. Enhances metabolism. It helps burn fat, maintain a healthy weight, and reduce belly fat, key to longevity. Reduces stress. The amino acid L-theanine found in green tea promotes calmness and mental clarity. Let's talk about Bill, a 72-year-old retired teacher who struggled with afternoon fatigue and memory lapses. One day, his daughter, who studied nutrition, suggested he replace his coffee with green tea. Within a few weeks, Bill noticed more energy throughout the day without jitters, improved focus when reading or doing puzzles, better sleep at night. He was shocked. He never expected one small habit change to make such a big difference. And research backs this up. A 2018 study found that people who drank green tea daily had longer lifespans and lower rates of cognitive decline. Extra tips. 1. Drink 2-3 cups daily for maximum benefits. Aim for at least 2 cups a day. 2. Go for high-quality tea. Choose organic, loose-leaf green tea for the best nutrients. 3. Add lemon. A squeeze of lemon boosts absorption of green tea's antioxidants. 7. Why fermented foods are a secret to longevity. Did you know that your gut health plays a massive role in how you age? Scientists now call the gut the second brain because it affects your immune system, brain function, and even your mood. And one of the best ways to keep your gut young and healthy is by eating fermented foods. How fermented foods help you stay young? Packed with probiotics, these are the good bacteria that keep your gut strong and digestion smooth. Reduce inflammation. Chronic inflammation is one of the biggest causes of aging, and fermented foods fight it at the root. Boost immune function. A healthy gut means a stronger immune system, helping you fight infections and age gracefully. Support brain health. Studies show that gut health is directly linked to lower risks of Alzheimer's and depression. Meet Linda, a 69-year-old grandmother who always felt bloated, sluggish, and had frequent colds. She tried everything: cutting out dairy, drinking more water, even taking fiber supplements. But nothing worked. Then she read about probiotics and fermented foods and decided to try adding kimchi, sauerkraut, and yogurt to her diet. Within a month, she noticed no more bloating after meals, more energy throughout the day, stronger immune system, fewer seasonal colds. And science backs this up. Research has found that people who eat fermented foods have a lower risk of age-related diseases and even live longer. 8. The hidden power of nuts and seeds for slowing aging. Would you believe that a handful of nuts a day could add years to your life? It sounds simple, but science has repeatedly shown that nuts and seeds are some of the most powerful anti-aging foods on the planet. In fact, a Harvard study found that people who eat nuts daily live longer and have a lower risk of heart disease, cancer, and cognitive decline. Why nuts and seeds are essential for seniors. Rich in healthy fats, they contain omega-3s and monounsaturated fats, which help reduce inflammation and protect the heart. Packed with antioxidants, these compounds fight free radicals, preventing cell damage and slowing down aging. Support brain health. Studies link nut consumption to better memory and reduced risk of Alzheimer's. Great for joint health, their anti-inflammatory properties can reduce stiffness and pain in aging joints. Let me introduce you to George, a 75-year-old retiree who had stiff joints, low energy, and trouble focusing. His doctor advised him to cut back on processed snacks and instead eat a handful of nuts daily. So, George made a simple swap. He replaced his chips with almonds, walnuts, and pumpkin seeds. After just a few weeks, he felt a difference. More energy throughout the day, sharper memory and focus, less joint pain, allowing him to stay active. And he's not alone. Multiple studies confirm that nuts help improve longevity and cognitive function. 3 extra tips. 1. Best nuts for brain health. Walnuts, almonds, and macadamia nuts are high in brain-boosting nutrients. 2. Best seeds for longevity. Flax seeds, chia seeds, and pumpkin seeds are packed with omega-3s and minerals. 3. Avoid added sugars and salt. Choose raw or lightly roasted versions to get the full benefits without unhealthy additives. 9. The anti-aging benefits of green tea and herbal teas. What if I told you that a simple cup of tea could slow down aging, protect your brain, and even help you live longer? It may sound too good to be true, but research has consistently shown that green tea and herbal teas are among the most powerful anti-aging drinks you can consume daily. In fact, a study published in the European Journal of Preventive Cardiology found that people who drink tea regularly live longer and have a lower risk of heart disease and cognitive decline. Why tea is a secret weapon for aging well. Packed with antioxidants, green tea and herbal teas are rich in polyphenols and catechins, which help fight free radical damage and slow down cellular aging. Protects brain health. The compounds in tea reduce the risk of dementia and improve memory and focus. Supports heart health. Regular tea drinkers have lower cholesterol and better circulation. Boosts metabolism and weight control. Green tea can help maintain a healthy weight, which is key for longevity. Meet Eleanor, a 68-year-old grandmother who had been experiencing brain fog and low energy. She was also struggling with high cholesterol and borderline high blood pressure. Instead of relying on sugary drinks, Eleanor made one simple change. she replaced her afternoon soda with a cup of green tea. Within a few months, she noticed sharper mental clarity and better focus, more sustained energy throughout the day, improved heart health, and lower blood pressure readings. And the best part? She's now enjoying this daily ritual with her family, spreading the habit to her loved ones. 3 extra tips. 1 best tea for longevity. Green tea, white tea, and oolong tea are loaded with anti-aging compounds. 2 herbal teas to reduce stress. Chamomile, peppermint, and ashwagandha tea help lower cortisol levels and promote relaxation. 3 drink it warm, not boiling hot. Extremely hot liquids can damage the esophagus over time, so let your tea cool slightly before drinking. If you've made it this far, you're serious about your health. Give this video a thumbs up to help more people discover these life-changing tips. Aging is inevitable, but how we age is completely in our control. By making small, science-backed changes like eating more berries, nuts, and leafy greens, swapping processed foods for healthy whole foods, and drinking more tea and water, you are taking control of your future self. Your health isn't just for you, it's for your loved ones too. Imagine being strong, sharp, and full of energy well into your 80s and beyond. That's the power of the right nutrition. If you found this video helpful, share it with a friend. It could change their life. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more powerful health and longevity tips every week. Thanks for being here. If you want more videos like this, subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss out. See you in the next video.